Hi, and welcome to the show of work by Meredith Mustard and Judy Foss Tollefson. We have collaborated for about 40 years, over a period of over 40 years, and this is the culmination of that collaboration. More recently, working from paper into fabric and wearable art. So we'll start here at the beginning. I'm going to get in front of the camera. Hi, I'm Meredith, and this is some of the work that comes from the beginning of our collaboration, or sort of shows how we work together. These are two pieces of art. This by Judy Calendar is a watercolor pencil drawing with watercolor, and a painting by Meredith Mustard. And there's always been a sort of a link in our visions. And I think, sort of the color, there's something about it that is related. And I can't always put my finger on it, but it certainly shows up. And then this is a little bit about how we work together. Often pieces come from some original artwork, and this is a collage that Meredith made. It's me. And it's made with vintage papers and ephemera and jelly printed papers that have been cut and pasted. And from that, what often happens is Judy takes this, scans it into the computer, and then works with it and adds things. So this is a page from the calendar that she designed using this collage. And she takes it to the next level. And that's part of the collaboration and the work that we do together. It really requires a certain amount of letting go of the ego involved in specific artwork and just watching the magic happen. And then from there, Judy has designed 100, 200 greeting cards, and they involve artwork and photographs from both of us, collaged together digitally. And then often there is some kind of a greeting or a quotation inside the card. So that is, it's a big part of what we've done before we got to the fabric, which comes soon. So I'm gonna switch this over. Now, sorry about that. During this time that we've collaborated, there was a period of quite a number of years where we had a falling out. We had a business together, and when that came apart, there was no contact for a number of years. And this was the coming back together project. But this was the first actual project that we did together where we saw how strong our connection was and our vision. We were partners in a calligraphy studio in Berkeley, California, and we got a commission to do the annual calendar for American President Lines. It's a shipping company that goes all around the Pacific Rim, and so they would distribute their annual calendar to all their clients, and it was really quite a privilege to do this. So I did all the illustrations, the paintings, and Judy designed the calendar, and each page has some calligraphy on it too. So that was her part of it. She came up with the format, and we just worked together, and it was, as you can see, it was quite a lovely project. So after that period when we were not together, we had both been creating art. I was doing a lot of painting, and she was doing a lot of drawing and watercolors in nature. So when we got back together, she designed this calendar using drawings that she had done and paintings that I had done. So once again, digitally collaged or, you know, combined. It's a lovely little calendar. So next, all right, this is going to give you a little bit of an idea of what Judy was up to during that time when we weren't working together. She was still very involved with the calendar concept and made original paintings, drawings and paintings with watercolor and pencil, and calendar pages, and then she gave them as gifts to friends, so they were never commercially available anywhere, but they're really quite lovely collections. So these four on the bottom were paintings that she did on a trip cross country, and they all involve tabletops. And the top ones are all some kind of plant subject matter, and then she's designed in the calendar grid and written in by hand. And then we come over here. You can't really see a whole lot of it, but that's another calendar that Judy designed for friends. And starting in on the wearable art of the fabric. This was the first piece that Judy designed using a commercial pattern, but to utilize the fabric that I printed. And it was a revelation for her and for me. It came out of a suggestion that she made that if I did some of my printing, which I was doing a lot of at that point, onto fabric, that she could make something out of it, and certainly she did. This also actually works as a reversible piece, but very fun. Collage, once again, so there's a whole collage quality to it. Now, we're going to come to this whole wall. And this is a grid that, so if I can get back far enough that you can see it, well, pretty much. This is put together with pages from a calendar. Well, actually, it's 4 years of calendars that Judy designed from using our artwork. And they changed into what we called an homage to the timeless calendar, because the grids became more and more abstract as the need for calendars has become more and more abstract, and it's not really something the way it used to be, that everybody had a calendar on their wall and referred to it. We have other ways of tracking time now. So this is an abstract quality, but let me run you up to see some of the pages. And they work so beautifully just as a graphic poster, and these are such simple frames. You just pop them into a frame, and so these are several years mixed together. I have to adjust this. Let's see if we can get down to the last row. It's pretty low. And that about wraps it up. I'm going to show you a little bit more of the whole show. And then I'll do some separate